Today I'm going to be talking about Game Pass. I haven't finished one game this week because of the great service Game Pass provides. So that is what made me do this video. Right now there are so many great games on Game Pass that I'm constantly switching between them. It is truly remarkable the value you get for your buck on the subscription service. I already hear the argument of, but you don't own the games. And whilst true, you don't really own games on Steam either. We buy the license to be able to play a game on Steam. While Steam is a great service and they are not banning people from library access, they could do so in the future as it is in their agreement. I say this because it is similar to the timed licensing you buy on Game Pass. Although there are a ton of games on Game Pass right now, I'm gonna give a rapid review of the games I am currently interested in and playing right now. Note that I haven't finished any of these and all of these are midway playthrough thoughts. Lies of P. This game is the reason I got Game Pass this month. It is truly impressive what this unknown studio out of Korea managed to do with this gem of a game. It is a Souls-like based on the story of Pinocchio. There is a great variety of weaponry, all feeling quite unique. The story is a very interesting twist on the children's story. Graphically it's very impressive, as you can see, and on top there are various systems in place to upgrade yourself in a sense. The enemy variety is superb and the boss fights are generally held to a really high standard. Some are very cheap though. Yes, King Fuoco, I'm looking at you. In general, I'm loving this game and it's very likely I will do a full review on it in the future. Forza Motorsport. The second game I really wanted to try was Forza Motorsport. It's the newest installment in the long series of Microsoft exclusives. It features a more professional sim kind of racing game compared to the Horizon installments. Note that I'm more of a casual racing game enthusiast. I don't have a wheel, pedals or a stick. I'm using my Xbox controller to play this game as a PS5 controller somehow does not work. The racing feels very good and I like the more realistic spin they have put on it, but I really can't be too positive as the performance is absolutely horrible. My beast of a PC can barely get this game to run well. This is really off-putting for any game, but even more so in a racing game. It isn't the best looking racing game either, so in my opinion there really isn't a reason for the horrible performance. Cities Skyline 2. Another game with generally bad performance, but I don't think it really matters. It's a city building sim, for many the best out there. It's highly realistic, roads can clog up, pollution matters, and you have to balance out all the services a city provides. From simple work, shopping, living to almost everything one can think of in the later levels. You progress through levels with the amount of citizens and it becomes this balancing act to keep your citizens happy and the city expanding. On top of being able to make your own personal dream city, it's a very relaxing game, and in my opinion it's definitely worth a try if you are into these types of games. Dead Space. In these spooky times of Halloween, I was wanting to play a true horror game that I didn't previously finish yet, so I came across the classic Dead Space, remade in 2022. Although I'm not too far in it yet, I truly love this game. The balance between mystique, action, features and the constant tension of horror is superb. You play as Isaac, and you and your crew are stranded on the seemingly abandoned gigantic space station. Soon enough, Isaac and crew notice it isn't abandoned but is infested with all sorts of monsters. I love that you ain't just running away but are actually able to kill them, still holding that tension and horror nonetheless. Trying to figure out what happened and escape. The only drawback for me is that this PC port suffers from invasive stuttering that is seemingly very common. Besides this, it is a truly remarkable game. Payday 3. I never got into Payday all that much, but it being on Game Pass, I gave it a shot. I actually really enjoy it. There's a good variety of missions you can do, from banks, highway robbery, clubs, jewelry stores and more. There are enough maps, as they call it, to please most people. They have fixed the 20-minute queues to play solo. I've seen people report on launch, so now after a short while you just get put with AI bots. People can still join during the missions, which is a cool solution in my opinion. In Payday you have a variety of ways to tackle a level, at least on most maps. You can choose to go in stealthy or guns blazing. Where this game really shines though is its co-op features. Playing this game with a friend or three is a great time and plays a lot better than solo. It's a great game overall. Gotham Knights. This is a mediocre game in general, but I'm a sucker for Arkham style combat, so I can't help myself but try it out. The story is mid, the voice lines are repeated very often, but the performance has vastly improved since launch. You play as the Bat family members, with each of them having a unique gimmick. It's a fun time if you love the Arkham style combat, but once again where it really shines is a co-op gameplay. There are many other great games I've played on the subscription service in the past, but these are the ones I've been playing recently. I think it's wonderful that we as gamers have a service like this, to try out games we might overlook otherwise. I wouldn't have tried out Lies of P, Dead Space or any of these games if it wasn't for this service. I wanted to give you guys this video and entail what I've been doing for the week instead of giving one half-baked review of a game I haven't finished yet. Game Pass truly is amazing right now and thus want to inform people about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe, comment down below what your favorite game on Game Pass is currently, if you have one of course, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.